This video will demonstrate how HP Wolf Security's threat containment prevents malware from infecting a PC. To demonstrate threat containment in action, we're going to show how it defeats a very common type of attack, a ransomware attack that uses a phishing email with a malware attachment. Here's an email from someone applying for a job. They've sent their resume in an attachment. The resume looks legitimate, and I'm going to open it. None of my security products on the endpoint or email server have identified the email or file as bad. That's because this document requires some user interaction to wake up the malware. As soon as I open the attachment, HP's hardware-enforced threat containment capability creates a micro-virtual machine for this instance of Word. At this point, the malware starts encrypting files on the PC. HP's threat containment capability spots this malicious behavior and warns the user immediately. More importantly, the malware is isolated in the micro VM. It can only encrypt fake honeypot documents within the micro VM. The malware doesn't have access to any real documents on my PC. The ransom note has now appeared because the malware thinks it's completed the encryption process. If the file is picked up in the window and moved around, you'll see that the window isolates the Word document. The file is not on the desktop, it's stuck inside the micro VM. If I open a command prompt within the micro VM and list the files, I see that they're all encrypted, but these are the honeypot files, and not any files that I care about. The malware also doesn't have access to the internet, so it can't affect other devices on the internal network. The malware is removed just by closing the Word document. Once the window is closed, the micro VM is terminated, taking the malware with it. HP's hardware-enforced threat containment, along with its credential protection capability, represents a seismic shift in endpoint security. HP Wolf Pro Security combines detection, sandboxing, and prevention in a single solution using a single underlying technology. HP Wolf Security's unique threat containment changes the endpoint security landscape.